Hey guys, welcome back to a little bit extra content that I make in between these normal episodes we put out. Today I'm talking about power on a sailboat. It's really an off the grid thing we've got going on, and most sailboats do. Today I'll just run you through my setup and how we do things. Number one, how do we store the power? Number two, how do we make the power? And number three, how do we use the power? It's a beautiful lifestyle not to be connected to the grid. It's a beautiful idea not to be connected to power, not have to pay too much for it. So I'm going to show you how we operate, and maybe even you could recreate some things on your boat or even in your house. Okay, so basically the battery storage system is 12 volt. I'll show you our two massive batteries we have in here. As far as yachts go, my system is quite small. I'll run you through it right now. So in here is normally where we sleep. The bed usually sits on top of here, and under here we have our diesel tank, and here we have our two lead acid batteries. So they are 140 amp hours each. All up is 280 amp hours combined, running in parallel, and so this is basically where our power is stored. So right now I'm going to run through the current being pulled by the sailboat. Right now we're running a fridge, computer, laptop charger, a few little things here and there, but mainly the big drawers are going to be the fridge and the laptop charger. So I'll show you the currents now. These are my two batteries. This is a positive here, and we're going to pull out this big cable here, which is basically where all the power goes to the boat with this cable. So the fluke meter is not precisely calibrated to zero, but at zero with no cable in, we're drawing 0.23 amps. When we put it over the cable, you can see there we're drawing 5 amps. So that is the fridge combined with the laptop charger and a few other utensils that are on. If I get ears of ears, yeah. Can you turn the laptop charger off, please? Yeah. And you can see there the current goes right down to almost nothing. Isabel, if you turn the laptop charger back on. Yep. Now you can see the laptop charger kicking back in, and the fridge is also kicking in at the same time, so we're drawing 10 amps, which is pretty much the highest we're going to draw. Oh no, we're going up to 11. So these readings are from the fridge and the laptop charger combined, and now the fridge is just turned off a little bit while it cycles through its motions, and now we're just reading the laptop charger again. Okay, so now we've talked about how we store the power. Right now we're going to talk about how we regenerate the power. So we've had quite a few issues with regenerating the power, especially while sailing. The autopilot uses a great deal of power to keep it stable and keep it steady. So coming out of Greece last year in October, we basically hand steered for 500 nautical miles, just me and Isabel, and it was an absolute mission. When we reached Malta, we decided to invest into wind generation, or a wind generator. I believe that every special thing that has a place on a boat should have a name. Like this tender here is named Johnny, and this wind generator, which we got in Malta, is named Breezy. Breezy brings in a heck of a lot of power on anchor, sailing anywhere from a beam to a reach. It's a beautiful, beautiful tool. We hoped it would do more when sailing downwind. So when sailing downwind from Europe through to the Caribbean, unfortunately Breezy didn't work as well as we would hoped, and it was lucky that we had a solar panel as well. I'll show you our one particular solar panel. I'm hoping to get some more installed in the near future. This here is our 110 watt solar panel. Unfortunately I haven't gone the extra mile and putting a few more in, but we have been getting by quite nicely with just me and Isabel with the solar and the wind. So how much do these power making devices make? Breezy is a 500 watt generator, and Breezy with a strong wind can supply unlimited amount of power to this boat. We have power day, we have power night. Our fridge goes absolutely frozen. Our chargers are all charging laptops and batteries 100%. This camera battery needs a little bit. Yeah, there's just so many things which you don't think about when it comes to sailing a vessel. So I'm going to go downstairs and show you how much the solar generates and the wind generates, and then you can see for yourself how we sustain our batteries and our power. So now we're back downstairs. This right here is the charge controller for the wind generator and the solar combined. This is our AC coming in 3 cables from the wind generator, and this is our DC coming from the solar. Okay, so we have our cable coming from our charge controller to our battery right here. So we're going to see how much power we regenerate from the wind generator and the solar panel that are feeding into the batteries. So here you can see the wind generator working between 7 and 13 knots, and it holds the power at about 5 to 7, 8 amps. As the wind kicks in, you will see the wind generator boosting up to about 11 amps, and that generally means the wind's at around 20 knots. On occasion I have seen this wind generator pull in 20 amps. Okay, so now we've talked about how we store the power and we've talked about how we generate the power. Now I'm going to tell you how we use the power. Basically, there are 3 big drawers on our sailboat. Number 1 is the computer laptop charger. The laptop charger draws 5 amps and we use it quite a bit, which means we watch the battery level all the time while we're editing videos, watching movies, whatever it may be. The next big drawer on our sailboat is the fridge. The fridge runs just about 24/7, but it has cycles to work out where the battery voltage is and draw accordingly. The third big drawer is the autopilot. The autopilot while we're sailing is the biggest of drawer, especially if there's waves. We really have to watch how much the autopilot's drawing, and sometimes we have to hand steer, or sometimes we have to turn on the engine to actually charge the batteries with the engine. All the things that we power on this boat include house lights, navigation lights, navigation systems, AIS, radio, inverter, computer charger, phone charger, camera charger, shaver charger. We have 2 laptops on this boat. We have 2 Canon big cameras. We had a GoPro, the GoPro's toast. We had 2 phones, now we've got 1 phone. One went for a swim. We have a drone, that draws a heck of a lot. I mean, the amount of camera equipment to make these videos is astonishing, and then you have to power the rest of the boat as well. So it does make for a very, very difficult time when it comes to power. So we're always on top of it, and we definitely have to upgrade to be able to meet our needs. Thanks for watching, guys. If this is the kind of content you guys are after, let me know and I'll keep creating more. If there's anything I can do better, just let me know. Write in the comment section or hit the like button. Cheers for watching. Thanks again. Welcome back to another episode.